We are going very Mad Max with this set, aren't we? I wonder whether the maiming set's any decent. In Yasulani's shadow. Still level 96 quests. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklemat that... There you all are! Ah, Lamity. Alizé, always the first to properly adopt the pet names. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given us up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave for the Shaktaral Skygates. Nod. I'm really intrigued about the Kryl part of this as well. Because I am almost certain that she's got a significant role to play here. They wouldn't have gone through the trouble of having her be from whichever of the reflections. In fact, it may even be obvious which of the reflections this is. For people that know the lore better than I do. However, Ketanram will continue to manage affairs at the palace. Once I've inspected the dome, I will join them to make preparations against further incursions. Even from afar, I can sense something isn't right about that dome. She can sense it from here. As Lamity says, let's stay vigilant. We should have everything we need for the expedition, from food to medicine to gear. It's quite amazing how much you can fit in Erenvil's rucksack. It's a bag of holding, isn't it? The dome appears to lie well beyond Shaaloani. Good thing we have Erenvil to guide us. Yasulani isn't exactly a short distance from Shaaloani. The train isn't operating and we'll need to consider other means of travel. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zoraljo and secure peace for Tuliolal. We'll be passing through Shaaloani, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Interesting. World-changing... I wonder whether they will actually have changed the kind of enemies out in the field and stuff. Oh. Ooh. Eee. Ooh. Eee. The Landsguard have told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force, like the vessels in Tuliolal. Indeed, while they haven't given any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaaloani Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Demajen and I know a few locals who can help. And let's divide into two groups. Erenvil, Alizé and Demajen will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at Shaaloani Station. Rousing music. We can start with Husatawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The sheriff, Kamaka, should be able to tell us a few things. This is the kind of situation where in a single player game you'd actually have these things beaming down enemy incursion forces and stuff. In fact, like they did in FF15 with the Imperials. That was a very similar vibe. You know, looming overhead and sending their mechanical soldiers down. Oh, it's you two. And I'll be Val Wuklemat as well. You're Chef of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Husatwari? Yes. Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we've spread thin and haven't looked at Szechuan Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mawahaswan. I'll accompany Ereville. See you all in a while. She runs off first with no knowledge of the lay of the land. Typical Alizé. Hey, I got here first. And all clear this way. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Right, let us talk to some peoples. Fairy mounts. Oh, there was a mechanical soldier here. Well, there still is, technically, but... So there's no sense of life. It appears to be run through with a polearm. Ah! Estinian, hast thou returned? Iate. Demajen, you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveller came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. We're all safe, thanks to him. I can't say the same for those in Yasulani. I haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namiku is alright as well. Oh, Estinian, where art thou? Oh, you're the ones who helped us the other day. Walik and the others are out investigating. They've confirmed that Nitowikwe is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back there that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train there are fine. We don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasulani. Oh, what a mess. Just after we finished fixing the tracks. Got bigger issues than the tracks, mate. But I get the sentiment. Somebody's wearing the original Black Mage gear. You heard about the spearman as well? That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone's spreading more gossip about me? The Estinian music. Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one helping the people out. Keeping the people safe. I can read. Thank you. Nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumours true? The Lord Jajar is slain. I'm afraid so. Zoraja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done, mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume? Oh yeah. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength, in which case I will remain in Shaaloani and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Brother? Wait a second, you're the Vow of Resolve? I am. And you're Zeko, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shaaloani, after all. Demajen can attest to that. Glad to hear it. We leave Shaaloani in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. Play safe out there. Don't do anything reckless. Who? Us? Wasted words. Wasted words, Just do what comes naturally. Nod. Right then, it's time we're headed to the station and join the others. Nod again. Seems those soldiers only appeared in Shaaloani Springs. Could they have been after the cerulean? Potentially. I suppose they could be their vibranium. Essentially. Yeah, their technology is built on it. Seems the people of Shaaloani are safe. What a relief. It's still safe, but the animals are unsettled by recent events. So are we. The dome is absolutely massive. What manner of kingdom do you suppose is claimed within its border? Baha and I visited the settlements west of here. Thankfully there was no damage or casualties to speak of. I heard from Wuklimat that Justinian was here. With him to watch over them, the people of Shaaloani will have naught to fear. Stola, fill us in with your ether sights. Thanks to Justinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaaloani. He gets around. The Hetzawa was safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Savalda and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. Entrance, you say? So happens we might have an inkling where there is one. Where one is. Are we going to outfit the train with an ether-penetrating barrier or something? These are the engineers of Shaaloani Railing, which operates the train between Shaaloani and Yasulani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it is outside? That seemed to be the case, yeah. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But, as you'd expect, the area is heavily defended. It won't be easy to get in here. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yasulani? Clement's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who headed back here were accounted for. I can say for a fact that everyone was fine when we arrived in Yasulani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back. And all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. This is going to be our level 97 dungeon, isn't it? I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zaraldra wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliyola. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you cut down before the base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defences with a single decisive blow. And we have just that. A train. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armour, loaded with all the fuel she'll carry, and send a hurtling at it to explode on impact. Gee, Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying I relieved you of the trains in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? That train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. Also, I like blowing things up. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. Chief? Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we fail really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train, I'll see to it myself. Needless... Oh, is the train going to be the dungeon? Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. The Doom Train. You alright with that? Wouldn't be the first time we've jumped off a train, would it? There's no changing of mind, is there? Just promise you'll be careful out there, honey. We won't, we'll keep your wife safe, we promise. I didn't realise they were married. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. Be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But we're good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Oh, romance. Well, at least I'll go down as the legendary train that saved... At least it'll go down as the legendary train that saved Toral. And it will. But first, we've got work to do so she'll look the part. Ah, the grass looks so much better. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. I'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolol and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. Oh, really? The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of a gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Let's go! Anything new? I hope Namika is safe. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Walliker and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Nice. Still page 96. What am I on about? Still level 96. I'm going to cut this recording here because it's been quite a long one, as it turns out. I'm going to go stretch my legs, get a snack, come back and play more. Much better. Putting plan... Putting plans into Locomotion. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zeraljar will not strike Tuliolol in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolol, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolol in danger by not taking the fight to him. So, we indulge Zeraljar, at least until Tuliolol has shored up its defences. Right, we'll charge him from the front, keep his eyes on us. During which time, Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliolol. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we'll do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go see what's left to be done for the train. So the train is going to be the level 97 dungeon, I'm pretty certain. So we haven't got to level 97 yet. Both in quests or in fact in ourselves, though this will probably be what we need. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So, what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know if you'd be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsman did you have in mind? Let's see now. We're going to work on dramatic time here. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the ceruleum tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers used lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? We can ask the fellow with a fetish for formalities. You mean Wookiee? Well, he has his quirks, there's no questioning his carpentry. A master carpenter for Meccano, eh? If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. But we need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. Got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I suppose you know anyone up to the task? Zumua! This is our kind of getting the lift moving thing from Shadowbringers, isn't it? Zumua would be perfect. It'd be hard pressed to find folks stronger than the Yakhoi, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yakhoi? I'll be damned. We're not one for strength and help like that. What's Graha doing in the background? Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels and need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Ballistas. True, they'd be too long to reload machine shots. If there was some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance, says Graha, listening in from all the way over there. Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defence, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adapted for your train. I didn't conceive them myself, I know their design. Should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fontaine can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we'll require fire aspect crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over at the springs can help with that. Then, if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I'll get started drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. Dramatic time! In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shen's is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. Farewell, train! We never got to ride you. No, we will do. Yep, the plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends back in Dawntrail. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shen's over to the southeast. Is he going to be really sad that the train is going to be blown up? It's a shame Sid and his engineers aren't here to help. If they were, I expect they'd turn it into a flying train. Damn this cough. And yes, Alizé is 100% right. Oh. Chen's given me a list of materials. We'll see if they have everything they need. Or we'll see to it they have everything they need. Right, it's time to put my knowledge gain into first to use. That should be enough lumber for the armour. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? I'm here to help. Etheric cannons? Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. Not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? Great. You're friends with Yate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. Oh? She mine? I've noticed that you get caught on those a little bit more than you might expect. That's somebody riding a T-Rex. So that's a thing that we can do. Oh, Demajen, what brings you around these parts? The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before, but what was that about? 97. Oh, a way to obtain fire crystals is on the tip of the artist's tongue. And now I remember, Cerule Analysts. Ah, the fiery salamander blue people. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest analysts. Nothing you can handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Look forward to seeing you why Erenville thinks so highly of you. Made it to 97. The fact that we have got 2 characters at 97 now is impressive, considering how far through the MSQ we are. And as I said, I've not really been doing much outside of the Ether Current quests. If we're going to have to do some fighting, though. Mind you, 661. Oh, 661 for both, apparently. Let's swap over to Reaper for the fighting. There's quite a lot of fire wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often that you see the bigger dominating sort, and that's what you need. All you have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out their leader. Okay. That's the spirit. We're on the hunt. I'll keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travellers come stumbling in. And sliced! I stepped into a burning ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. Fire crystals. Get. Amazing! You dealt with the beast in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shenza. I'll see that he gets it. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though we'd grumble if you knew I was asking this, please take care of Erenville. Anyway, best be on my way, and you as well, in case you're going to meet her. I saw Wilton headed for the station. As it happens, I'm sure I've said this before, but I'm going to repeat it. The sheer breadth of musical variety that would be served with this expansion is great. I've really liked the many different sounds and rhythms and just kind of general tones. You know, it's nothing unusual, but I think sometimes we don't necessarily realise how lucky we are in terms of, you know, what Soken and the team do. Shenza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it, I'm idle for a moment and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Erenville. We'll be on our way soon. We'll find your mother. It'd be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off when my mother starts. There's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. I hope she's alive. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Choo-choo! Official train noise. TM. Many folks. Yeah, this is very much our, you know, getting the lift and stuff working. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tulialal, I'd been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valkana, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gurfula does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. I'm really intrigued as to what the Pelu Pelu look like without the beak helmets. Is it the helmets, or is it actually a beak? But it's all working together. There's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Like a big plasma ball. Yes, let's get to it. I'm going to stop that. This has got a kind of musical feel to it, hasn't it? Nope. I was a bit slow on that one. I wanted the windmill. Clonk. Yeah, so time is passing. They're not trying to make it seem like it's done overnight. It's actually taking a little while. All right, everyone, I'll do it. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armour and cannons and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Why am I wearing that armour? Thank you all again for answering the call. Any for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Hey, we love Taral, and we love you, Vanguard. Oh, she's so adorable. Precious. She's so precious. I love you all too. My kindness and goodwill will not be in vain, this I promise. At that top. This is less about the power of friendship and more about the power of community, isn't it? It's almost an evolution of the kind of classic trope. Why am I randomly wearing the previous armor set? Did I probably just forgot to update. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. Freebird, Shaaloani. And, as is tradition... Meow. Oh, we can't actually go very high up here. But we do have... big old dome. Yes, so we've got some foresty area down there. Ships in the air, ships in the air. There's the bridge back to Tulialal. Yeah, the towns look very different, as does the ground without the grass, which will be... looks very different from up above. I'm noting... that we haven't had all of the pieces of this set. So have we got more yet to go at 96? No. Interesting, that's 97. So I wonder where the other pieces are. Because it's really unusual for them not to be given as part of the MSQ. Ah, there's the hats. Snakes on a train. I'm going to go and finish getting this set. We'll be right back. Right, unless I'm being really dense, which is possible, I can't find the hand coffer. I did, however, find this. This is the headpiece that goes with it. So definitely going for the old Mad Max vibes. But yeah, I've no idea where the hands are. I've been all the way around the map, and as far as I can tell, I've spoken to every NPC, which implies that it must be at the end of a chain of quests. And since we're about to go and do a dungeon, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. I'm sure I'll find it somewhere because this is an interesting gear set. Welika. All aboard. Is this going to be the dungeon quest, the first one of 97? From here on out, we won't stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. Boarding call will come before you know it. I have done. Wait for the engineers to finish working on the train. Yes, I shall. Looks like it's only going to take 10 seconds or so, so let us just wait. The doomed train.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Mm-hmm. I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
Finished at last.
Okay, so they've got wood to absorb the lightning. A bit of a big old skull on the front because battering ram.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive
The
engineering.
Dawnblazer.
The Dawnblazer. Amazing! Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with etheric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarian, I can attest to their potency.
Also, they've got nice little round seats.
Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
I says so too. It's a shame we have to blow up. Let them try and stop us in this.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
Boom. Oh yes,
At the
we got
risk
it.
of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
Which ain't far.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board.
Oh. Because of course you can do that, can't you, Graha?
It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Should.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
Yes.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
Hope she makes it out okay.
I won't let you down.
Hope she makes it out okay.
All aboard!
Etc.
Vanish.
Oh yeah, vanish. That's the thing he can do. He's done that before, hasn't he? I think it surprised me then as well. Oh, interesting. Choo-choo!
I
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Here we go.
We're going to have some kind of turret section gameplay. Oh, those are cool. I want one of those as a mount. I love that little shot of us staring down the barrels. Have some paint.
No, you don't.
Aha, watch it. Oh, they are projectile weapons.
They switched to firearms!
Uh-oh. Yeek. This is very exciting, isn't it?
Oh dear.
Oh. Whoop. That should speed us up. Whoa. Oh, Ali. Sure. Saved the pair of you. Bubble.
Erinville, I need you to take over for me.
What was she doing? Nice deflects. Is she battering the bullets back? Yes, she is. Oh, she was shooting, wasn't she? This is really impressive. Almost there.
End of the line, everyone!
Choo-choo! Ooh! Nice. That was really cool. So this is going to be the dungeon.
Oh, that was too close.
Yeah. Erinville, are you okay?
Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
Bless him. Inwards we go then. Into the belly of the beast. And what are we going to find there?
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
It hasn't taken them long to get this set up, has it?
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Yes. Let's. Long. Vanguard now accessible. Vanguard. Okay. Graha, what do you have to say? couldn't have made it this far without the train. Let us see to it we go the rest of the way. Just a little further, we'll be inside the dome. It's up to you now. I can make my own way back, so don't worry about me. Take care and good luck. The bags that we're supposed to be. I'll remain out of sight until the fighting is over. At the risk of repeating myself, try not to do anything reckless. The idea of venturing into enemy territory is daunting, but I believe I'm ready. Or as ready as I'll ever be. There's no way Zeraljo will be able to ignore our explosive entrance. Right. Enter Vanguard with a party of NPCs. Yeah, let's go with that. Sorry, Ali. Normally I'd take Alizé in for everything, but this is kind of Kryle's thing. The durability of one or more pieces of gear is noticeably low. Yeah, whatever. I'll survive. Probably. It's an earring. Right. Everything's going to be super cyber. Yeah. Duty commenced. Oh, yeah. So much good music in this expansion. Right, how do I play again? How this one's managed to take so little damage in comparison. Vanguard Sentry S7. Got stand in that. Oh, I see. One of them is actually ranged. I wondered why it wasn't grouping up with the others. I've always liked the kind of tech dungeons that they've done in FF14. Obviously, this isn't the first one. But a lot of it comes down to the fact that they've always got some of the coolest and most out of their music to accompany it. I'm really intrigued as to what the armor set from this is going to look like as well. Our 7 sentries, prepare to engage. Artificial IntelliGuard. So I was right about the AI. Oh, shoot. But they've got bikes. We've got to be able to get these as mounts. Because we've seen flying versions of them, haven't we? with the wheels that fold out. Oh, that's super cool. The way FF14 shifts. Oh, see, there we go. That's the flying versions. Can you group them up better? Thank you. I know my AoEs are wider than they really appear, but... concentration. Any coffers yet? Vanguard Commander R8 has a bike. Electro Wave is a room-wide AoE. Gasp. Oh. Beware the wing blades. That's gonna... Yeah. This is going to be some lions. More lines. Are they... No, they're not on the balloon yet. Okay, that's easy enough to avoid. Get loads of time for it as well. Oh, he becomes untargetable during that.
Allow me.
Ah! We are surrounded. That's in the middle. Oh, we're still here? I thought you'd wandered off, so I'd stopped attacking.
Allow me.
I assume we can just go to whichever corner we want. I don't think it makes a difference. Oh. I think I was just a little bit too slow. Nice. Ooh, fancy coffers. Scouting. Mind you, we can take a look at what they look like. Trainers. Oh, okay. So we're going to have some kind of... Yeah. Pew. I can see why Sokun was posting on Twitter about how proud he was of the kind of different sounds, many of which haven't featured in FF14 before. In this expansion. He gets to let loose so much. It must be a dream job in some ways. Oops, that's the wrong button entirely. I assume this is a door. Yes, I could look at the map, couldn't I? That's what it's there for, and all. No. Oh, yes, slaying. I can wear that. Difficult to line them up when they do that. Pew, pew, pew. I love me a good dungeon. Oh, what? We're straight into combat there. So no time for soul sewing for me. It's weird, after the kind of heavy emotive beats that we had in the 96 stuff, you know, Galul Jajar's death, the attack, the devastation, and then we get this. Probably single target, please. I still haven't looked up. What am I doing here? Not often you see a donut AoE on kind of a trash mob. There's a definite aesthetic they're going for here, isn't there? Oh, hello. Fending. Oh, I cocked that up again. Oh, they've got electro wave as well. Raha's got wings. Turrets deploying. Okay. That's a lot of... Oh, interesting. That is a new one. I see that taking place in some raids. Yeah, having that variable fencing. Motion sensitive bomb has been affixed to me. I assume that would have done... Oh, okay, you take... Oh shit, paralyzed. Ah, This is a fun set of mechanics. Got no arcane circle for this. Okay, so it's when it wears off. Oh God. Jeez, this is chaos. Woo! Like that fight. I like that fight a lot. That was good. Healing. What do they look like? They look like just normal trousers. Damn it all. Vanguard Prabhasa. I wonder who the authoritative voice is. Yeah, they've definitely got the look down for this, haven't they? Because we're fighting our way into another reflection? Is that the implication, or part of it that they've... I'm not entirely sure. These things are fairly chunky. Ooh, it's all gone red. Vanguard command. A lot of AoEs in this dungeon. Don't mind. Makes the gameplay more engaging. Also makes it more entertaining when you go through here with a party that have not done it with the trusts and they're just horrendously wrecked by everything. Not that I enjoy laughing secretly at the misfortunes of my fellow players, obviously. That would be mean. Casting. Oh, they do actually have different assignations as well. So gun 7 and sword 7, I'm assuming. Oh, looks like we're coming up to the command. More healing stuff. Well, in theory, I'm guaranteed at least one piece of maiming, but that's not actually apparently a guarantee. Because I might get some fending gear. Hello? That such a serious breach should be allowed. As it ends now. Oh, is that Galuf? No, it looks a bit Galify. So there are people here. You redeem our honor with your lives. Interesting. So they're not just robots, but they do have advanced technology. Xander the Snake Skinner. Electrothermia. Room-wide AoE. Holy shit. It was a room-wide AoE. I'm actually reminded now even more of... Oh, shit. Oh, that's very delayed. Okay. I'm reminded now of Horizon Forbidden West, which I haven't finished, so no spoilers, please. I've got far enough that I know that the kind of antagonists are humans that left Earth and then came back. This is...
just the beginning.
Nothing that I can help with here. Sorry. Mind you, he's not actually got a lot of HP, which is a bit worrying. So is this going to be a two-phase dungeon fight? Over already? Oh no, because they res, don't they? Alright, no more games. So they have a res drive or something. Oh! Okay. You'll pay for the souls you've made me waste this day. So, have they been using the live stream? What? That's an interesting mechanic as well. Completely cocked that up. Oh shit. Speaking of cocking things up. So he does behind him. Now he's a snack. Right, I think that depends on which side he holds out his... blade? I didn't really get a chance to properly tell. Oh, did I level? Did I level? So they've got snack powers as well as res powers, and it's all soul based. I seem to be very shinily lit there. Huh. That was a most unexpected transformation. Yeah. Yes, it was. Oh, I got the scythe. Nice. Ah, proper tech scythe. And we got the gunblade as well, which looks like... well, rather unsurprisingly, it looks like the weapons that they were using. A disappointing haul, realistically, but this is quite chunky, so, you know, that's good. Yeah. What level did we get to then? 98, was it? Yeah. Give me more story revelations, please. I require them.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yasulani.
Ah, this is Heritage Found, as it's called, I believe.
It was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yasulani, can it?
British Found. This is not in any way the way I thought this would happen. I don't know what I was expecting. It wasn't this. What happened here? This is Yasulani? There was no sensation of passing into a different world. This couldn't be a reflection, could it? Don't know. Is it emerging? I was prepared for something strange, but this... it's like another world. I don't understand. I'm now into Vanguard with party of NPCs. Yada, yada, yada. The land of Levin. That was a really fun dungeon. I know I say this, I think about every dungeon the first time I do them, but that was a really fun dungeon. There were a lot of cool mechanics and stuff in there that we haven't really seen them use that often since a lot of the Garlean stuff. You know, Castrum Albania and of that ilk. Even Castrum Meridianum and the Praetorium. That kind of, you know, columns of stuff that you have to avoid on the way through. Some interesting AoE interactions. That second boss I thought was really fun. Just the addition of those extra barriers in weird places and you had to weave around them. I liked that. And just the sheer number of AoEs. It wasn't that they were massively dangerous. It was just that there was a lot of them. And now we've got this. Either way, it is 3:53 PM, which means that I've been going at this for over 12 hours now. Because obviously, whilst I haven't been recording all day, I did... well, no, I recorded the Pictomancer and Viper stuff, didn't I? So I think it's time for me to call this... because let's be honest, this is a fairly significant stopping points. But I kind of want to press on. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.